Japan. It's not the cheapest of places. Okinawa is not an exception, especially when it comes to long stays, but there is one big but, a very big but. In a minute, I'll show you my full overview of all my expenses in Okinawa, and I'll talk also more about each one of those categories. But before that, let me talk about this but. So, you see, in Japan and in Okinawa as well, as a part of Japan, it feels like lots of services, lots of things, lots of what you can get in there is of higher quality, and as a result you can be enjoying your life there a lot while not buying too much. You can be spending little and getting a lot, and that's the thing about Okinawa and Japan. You can, for example, simply go to a convenience store, buy a simple meal for $5, go to a park, eat that meal, enjoy your life. Go to a museum, spend little and enjoy your time. Go walk around, take a public transport, which is super nice, super convenient, goes to many places. Go to places, walk around, and again, enjoy. It takes less of money to enjoy your life in Okinawa and in Japan in general. Okay, now the monthly expenses. The total that I will be looking at is at around 2,200 American dollars, so roughly 1,900 euro. That's for one person. If you are two persons, then I would say that the total costs are gonna be at around 3,200 American dollars. An important note, here I'm talking about expenses in Naha, the main city on the main island in Okinawa, the main place where most likely you are gonna be staying at. So expenses, I have split them in three big categories. First, living and connectivity. So your apartment, a place where to stay, your internet on the phone, and transport. When it comes to transport in Naha Okinawa, it's easily to not spend anything at all when it comes to staying in the city. If you choose a place wisely, if you live in a central place, you can easily walk everywhere. That's what I have been doing when I'm in Naha. But of course, you can also take a public transport and go to some places. Let's say you are taking the bus or the train 10 times for roughly $2 American a time, $20 American a month. You're also most likely going to be taking longer distance buses, but that I'm putting in a separate category, and about that I'll talk a bit later. Okay, now internet. When it comes to internet in Japan, internet in Okinawa, I'm always using eSIMs. In fact, I'm using eSIMs in every country since 2021. In Japan, in Okinawa, you are looking at around $50 American a month for the internet. And now the biggest of expenses, your place, your accommodation, your flat, your apartment. In Naha Okinawa, if you rent in advance, well in advance, you can be looking at places, you can have a choice of places at around 1,000 American dollars, so roughly 800 euro. If you are booking last minute, there is a chance that you will have places only starting from 1.5, 2,000 American dollars. It is possible, and there is a chance that those places won't be much better. When it comes to longer stays, if you are staying in Naha for at least a year, find an agent and ask them to find you a place. In that case, you may be looking at half the price per month. But in that case, most likely you're going to be spending also some extra on the bills, because yeah, here I'm mostly talking about people who are going to Naha for a month, 2 months, 3 months. In that case, 1,000 American dollars, but if you book in advance. And that place, and it's important to mention, may also be like super small, but in Japan the good thing is that those small places, they are often made like really good for living. It may be like a 20 square meter place, but you may be getting like everything that you need in your daily life there. In Naha, I have experience with 3 apartments. I have stayed at those places long time. In case I don't have any video from those places, I will put a video from my apartment in Osaka, which was very similar to what you can expect also in Naha Okinawa. And I have stayed also at a few hotels there, but for long stays I would recommend you to find an apartment. It's gonna be much more convenient. Second big thing, food. In Okinawa, in Naha, if you are spending the way like I'm spending, then you are looking at something like 835 American dollars a month for one person. That includes all your breakfasts, lunches, dinners, some coffee, some maybe cake, and some groceries. Breakfasts I'm eating at home, and they are more or less the same no matter where I'm at, no matter what country, what city I'm at. It's usually oatmeal, it's usually some protein, it's usually maybe some sandwich or some snack, maybe some fruit. In Japan I'm looking at something like $4 a time, 30 days, that's 120 American dollars for breakfast. I'll include those into the groceries part, the expense. Next thing, lunches and dinners. 30 days, 2 meals, 60 meals in total. Some 40 of them in Okinawa, in Naha. I'm gonna be eating from convenience store, Lawson's, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, at those kind of places. And those 40 meals are gonna be roughly $7 American a time. So 40 meals, $7, 280 American dollars a month. For the rest of the meals, it's gonna be more expensive. Most likely I'm gonna be eating out at some Japanese restaurant, and I'm gonna be spending maybe like 14 American dollars a time. So 20 meals, $14, 280 American dollars a month for these other meals. Most likely there are gonna be some extra groceries, taking the total for the groceries part, including breakfast, to 200 American dollars a month. I like also to go outside and have a coffee at some nice place. In Japan it usually happens a bit less than, for example, in Thailand, because it's more expensive. So I'll probably go some 10 times for $5 or $50 a month, and some 5 times out of those I'll also buy a cake or some extra snacks. So 5 times a cake, $5, 25 American dollars a month. Third big category, other expenses, and for this I'm allocating something like 300 American dollars. That includes the gym. In Naha Okinawa I haven't found a super modern and cool gym for a good money, so I have been going to a couple simpler, cheaper places, communal community gyms near the Naha baseball stadium. I think they are nice and they are super affordable. The one which is the cheapest starts at 160 yen, which is only $1 a time, and the other, which is also super nearby, near the same baseball stadium, is like $3 American, or maybe 4. So yeah, so these are the places that I personally have been going to, spending around 45 American dollars on the gym. One more thing that I'm including in the other expenses is going on day trips. Mostly for me it's gonna be taking a bus to some further away places on the main island of Okinawa, maybe like 4 times a month for $25 a time, or 100 American dollars a month. Yes, I know, sounds kind of expensive, and it is. On the islands of Okinawa the public transport is not very cheap, so many people opt for renting a car. It also gives you more flexibility. If you are driving a car, that may be a good option, but if you are taking a bus, this is what you should be thinking of, like these kind of amounts. But yeah, but this is taking day trips on the same island, on the same main island of Okinawa. If you are going to other islands, it's gonna be other extra expenses, and for that I'm including the last part here, the extra expenses, 150 American dollars a month. If you, for example, want to go to Tokashiki or some other islands nearby, that's also possible, and it's very cool. For me personally, this thing that you can be living in Naha and just go to the ferry terminal, which is very nearby the main terminal, and go to those other islands, is one of the top reasons to love Naha. That's it for this video. See you soon.